What's going on, guys? It's Sensei Adam. Welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. So have you guys ever wanted to get over 7 minutes in the new Robo Rumble? And by that I mean like after the dashing robots and the new map, because it seems really difficult to get over it. Well, with this strategy, I'm happy to say that it's now more easy than ever to get over 7 minutes. If you guys just play this comp and get some really lucky circumstances, you guys can easily reach over 7 minutes. And of course, the team comp is pretty simple. You're already seeing it on the screen. So it's Pam, Rico, and Colt. Now everybody knows that Colt and Rico are basically like the best brawlers that you almost always want to have for Robo Rumble. They're just really good at doing splash damage in a straight line and controlling a huge area with their supers. And they also put out a ton of damage with their regular attacks already. Pam though, she's kind of a weird brawler. She didn't used to be that good for Robo Rumble, but now after the Dashing Robots update, she's gone up to be one of the best Robo Rumble brawlers you can possibly get. Just because of her healing, it keeps you in the fight for a lot longer, especially at the end when you have a bunch of robots just at your safe and you have to try and tank for as long as possible. So let's go ahead and discuss this strategy and what makes it so strong and so likely that you're going to be able to get 7 minutes with it. So the first thing I want to go ahead and discuss is positioning. Now, positioning, you guys know you always want to have 2 people on one side and 1 on the other, of course. And for here, we have Pam and Rico on the left side and Colt on the right. Now, the reason for that is just because Colt, he shoots 6 bullets, while Rico shoots 5, and it's a little bit more spread out. So it's just a little more difficult to hit all of his shots into one opponent. So just based on that, I really think Colt is the best character to handle a single lane all by himself. While Rico sometimes is going to struggle, he's going to get pushed back way too much. So I would say, if you have an experienced Colt, make him go to the right. But if you have like an inexperienced Colt who doesn't know how to shoot all 6 bullets and hit him all the time, I would say put Rico on the right side, just because it's a lot easier to hit his shots. Alright, so what I want to discuss next is every single individual brawler in detail, just so you know what exactly you want to do in order to be successful both in early and late game. So first off, I want to start with Pam. Just because I had never played her in Robo Rumble before this, I have, but it wasn't like in any serious strategy. Well, this is probably like one of the best strategies I've ever seen on this map. But of course, the biggest factor for Pam that you have to take into account is healing station placement. Where I like to place it is right there where you're seeing it on your screen, just because it provides so much versatility for both the people on your side, so Pam and Rico, and the Colt on the right side. So right there, whenever you have to try and heal, you can just go back into that area and be protected by that huge 4x2 wall. While if somebody's low, let's say your Rico is low, he can just stay back there and you try and distract the other robots while he heals up. Or if you're low, he can do the other same thing. While on the other side, Secret, as the Colt, he can just stay back and shoot while inside of the healing circle. So it doesn't matter if he's taking a lot of damage early or even mid game, he's not going to take that much damage or be vulnerable to dying, because you don't want anybody dying, right? And the second thing I would try and take into account when you're playing Pam is try and figure out her range, because unlike a tank, her range is a little bit shorter than actual tanks like Bull, so you don't have to get as close in order to get all of your shots to hit. So try and like figure out, especially early game, how far away from the bots you can stay before not all of your shots are gonna hit. And you can even try and test that out on your teammates, because they have the same hitbox as a bot. So just go next to them, see where the cone like starts to go away from them, and just see it. Does it, like, can I stay this far away while hitting all of my shots? Because it's really important. You want to hit all of those shots just to maximize your damage per second. And the last thing you guys want to take into account is, do you want to use auto aim or manual aim? And I know that might seem like a redundant question, because Pam, you just want to use auto aim and spam that, get close to the robots. But here's the thing, sometimes when you're like moving left to right and you spam auto aim, it's not going to get exactly where you want to. Like, you're moving to the right, but like it's not going to take into account that you're moving. So sometimes you might want to just use auto aim just to take into account like if you're moving, if you're going to be moving. But next up, let's discuss Rico. Now Rico's job is pretty simple. Basically, you just want to be the DPS brawler of the left side. So whenever you have your super and you see like 3 bots in a row, just use it. You're probably going to charge it up soon. And then just keep doing the damage and stay further away. It's really simple. Like, his job description hasn't really changed throughout the Robo Rumble game mode. And lastly, of course, Colt. Now Colt has to deal with the fact that he is trying to control a lane all by himself. So if you guys see that he's getting overrun, I would suggest trying to go out and help him on the right lane. But if he is like getting 3 robots or 4 robots, he can just use his super, and most of the time throughout the mid and early game, he's not going to have much difficulty because it's really easy to kill the bots. I would say though, one thing that your Colt has to keep in mind and tell them to do this, because sometimes they forget, is to break the cactuses on the left lane. Just because if it's still there, it's kind of hard for the Pam and Rico to shoot long range, just because it's going to be in the way and it's really annoying. So if there's a boss over there, tell your Colt, have him break the cactuses, just to make it so it's a lot easier to get 7 minutes. But of course guys, that's just the early game. The real difference that's going to define, will you get 7 minutes or will you get stopped at like 6 minutes 15 like a lot of people do, is how you play the late game. So what you want to do is have your Pam place her healing station behind the safe. It's really important to do so because you don't want to get it taken out and not have that regen, because it's really important to stay alive for as long as you possibly can. And that heal really helps, as you guys are going to see. Secondly, whenever you see the dashing robots, try and steer them away from just dashing towards the safe. Because if they go in the safe, you're going to have your Pam just stay in front of it and tank all the shots. And that's really not that helpful. But if worse comes to worse, you have to have your Pam go in and just tank for everybody. It's really important. And if you want to get really high up there, I would suggest just trying to use your super, not on just one robot. Try and use it on at least 2 robots, just so you can charge it up later. Here you're going to see that Hazard use his super on just one robot. And I think that was a big mistake, because now like we're going to get surrounded and everybody's going to die. We did finish off at 653, which was so close, and we got some really like bad RNG over there. Because the one thing you're going to find out, like I said at the start, the conditions have to be 100% right in order for you to do it. If you get like 3 or 4 dashing robots all at once going towards a safe, for the most part, you're not going to be able to recover for that. Like, it's all RNG. And if you guys don't know, RNG means random number generators. So basically, it's all random. If you get no dashing robots going towards you, you might even be able to make it to 8 minutes. I don't know, but the dashing robots are the one that really hampers your progress. But like I was saying before, try and get your Colt and your Rico to use their super on 2 or more robots towards the late game, and not just one. Because it really matters. Like, every single damage that you can output matters. And if they just shoot it at one robot that's about to die, they're probably not going to get another one, and you're going to have a tough time keeping up with all of those robots just incoming from every single direction. But I would say, if on that wave we didn't get all of those 4 dashing robots at once, we only got like 1 or 2, I would say we could have probably gotten up to 7 minutes. Because it was really tough to just keep up with all of those bots. I think they have like 17,000 health, so it's really hard. But if you guys get lucky and you can keep playing, like you can probably play like 2 hours, you'll probably get a match where you're not going to get too many of those robots at once, and you can make it to 7 minutes. All you have to do is get everything perfect and line up and do the strategy. Like, it really works. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more daily Brawl Stars content. But tomorrow, I'm also going to be doing a Robo Rumble live stream, and I think I'm not going to stop until we finally get 7 minutes. It might take like 2 hours or 3 hours. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but we'll try. We'll probably be using this strategy for most of it. So if you guys want to go ahead and have some fun tomorrow at like 5 p.m. Eastern time, go ahead and check out our live stream tomorrow. And make sure to subscribe as well. But anyways, I'll just leave you guys watching the rest of this clip, because it was also another really close nail biter, and you guys can learn from what we did on this match as well. But I'll see y'all next time. Peace.